Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into my video. So, first thing first, this video is for people who want to practice their listening skills, and I want to help you guys by speaking English so that you could get used to hear the language. Now, let's dive in. So, what I want to talk about today is what I think of these past couple of weeks. So, this video is just going to be like straight up yapping, like random topics or what is going on in my head. So, it's probably not going to be as useful as the first video because I'm just straight up going to be like speaking whatever I thought in my head. So, the first thing I want to get across is that I posted a video about like 2 or 3 days ago, right? And I have a bunch of comments about the video that some people, not some, but actually most people say that, okay, it was a good video, it was useful and all that. And I appreciate those comments, but there are some that thought I was just engagement baiting. And at first, when I first read those comments, dude, I was super pissed off. Like, what? And then I realized, wait a second. If I respond to these comments, what good would that do? Because here's how I look at it, right? I have two groups of people who watches me or watch my content. I have two groups of people. One is the group of people that fuck with me. They resonate with what I have to say. And the second one is the one that doesn't like me, I guess. And at first, I was just trying to reason why they don't like me. I'm trying to find a reason by thinking constantly about those comments. And maybe it was just me being sensitive because it was my first time getting those comments. And I don't have that like kind of like thick skin personality. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit sensitive, but that's not the point. So, wait, what did I say earlier? Okay, so we got like two types of people, right? The ones are the one that like us, the other not so much. So if I respond to those comments, meaning the negative comments, like emotional respond, then it's like me paying more attention to those people rather than paying attention to people that actually like me. So I decided not to be like emotional about it and just kind of like let it go. Because what good would that do? That was my whole question. Like, if I respond to those comments, then what? What else is gonna happen? Right? Okay, so for today's video, actually have a topics written down of what I want to talk about. So yesterday, not yesterday's. So the last video is kind of like a confusing because I don't have a script. And some people even said that, okay, I spent a lot of time watching these and there's nothing in there. My bad, bro. So the next topic is what I want to do with my life. Okay, so this is kind of spicy. So, for context, I'm 20 years old. I was in university like for the last 2 years, and then I decided to quit. Now, I don't know who is going to be watching this, but if it's my parents and my like relatives, then I'm pretty much screwed because I didn't tell them I quit college. And so I'll tell you my current situation, okay? I don't have a job. I didn't go to university and I make no money. I'm basically a loser, okay? And I don't like who I am as a person and I'm trying to change. So I was thinking to myself like 1 week ago, what should I do with my life? And I sat down on my desk, writing things down. What skills do I have? What would make me fulfilled in life? So I have an answer to those questions. And one of them is making videos and helping people. And in the future, going back to university. But like it was kind of complicated situations where I don't want to go into details why I didn't go to university or why did I quit. Like I really don't want to go into these details because it was very personal. So teaching English and sharing what I learned from my mistake is one of my goals. And I think I can learn a lot by learning with other people. Like, if you're my viewer, you're actually helping me more than I helped you. Because I can't imagine if I don't like have a purpose or if I don't have anything to do in life. So I want to share things that I learned so I could actually be useful to some people so that I'm not just wasting my life away or rotting in my room all day. I want to turn my life around. Like, I want to be better. And one of the milestone is posting a YouTube video. When I was a kid, I always wanted to be a YouTuber, right? When I play video games, I would try and record it and post it. And I get into the process of editing it, but I never actually post any content, which that was something I regret. And I don't like to live with regret. That's why I'm starting to take action to do what I'm uncomfortable to do. The thing is, guys, I don't like speaking on camera. I don't like showing my face. I don't like having people judging me in the comments. But those things are one of the little things in life, little fear that I have to overcome to be who I want to be. It is the cost of me paying to be myself. If you be yourself in everything that you do, it doesn't matter if you don't post content or you do post content, people are gonna hate no matter what. There'll always be someone that will hate watch you and preying on your downfall and all that. And I'm not trying to make a big fuss out of it because, a bunch of one or two comments are not like that big of a deal. But the thing is, right, you can't choose what things people said about you. You can't choose what opinions people have about you. But what you can choose is you respond to it. How are you gonna take it, and are you gonna be calm about it? Or are you gonna be composed? Or are you just gonna melt down and completely lose it? That was my question that I have for myself. And that's what I learned from posting content. It is what it is. Like people are not gonna like what I do. Some of them. But it doesn't matter, because no matter what they say or do to me, I'm not gonna stop. Because I didn't do it for them, for the people that hate me. I do it for the one that actually needs my help. So if I let those people, meaning the negative ones, stop me from helping the people that need my help, then I'm the stupid one here. Okay. So the next topic is what my next piece of content is going to be. So my next piece of content will be a more in-depth version of the first video. Now, I'm currently working on a script right now so that I don't go off topic, just like left, right, center, and speaking gibberish. I actually want to be clear when I speak, because the information I think it's very, very valuable. Like really, really freaking valuable, bro. And like I think it will help a lot of people out, including me, because as I write all these scripts and doing research for my next YouTube video, dude, I find out about so many things. Like I learn a lot of new things, and I'm having a lot of fun making like a content and like writing things down. Man, if I knew making content would be this fun and good for me and for other people, excuse me, I would actually like do it a long time ago. And I procrastinate a lot, as you already know, but I'm trying to change that by working on these things. So I don't know if I have say this already, but you guys are helping me more than I help you guys. No matter who you are, like my viewers, you're helping me more than I help you. And I'm not saying this just to like get someone to feel bad about me, or like trying to get you guys to love me. I really think that I need you more than you need me, because I don't know what to do without these like content thing. Yeah, that was probably it. It's good for me to lift off the weights of my shoulder and actually expressing my thoughts and all that. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you like these type of content, like a sort of like a raw talking head speaking and all that. So yeah, that was it. Shoot. Again, really appreciating you guys. Bye.